Everyone, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm sorry it's a little noisy, but we are in the middle of the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm going to spin you around here so you can see we're in the downtown area here, downtown Charlotte. So it's very different from our last live where we were in the field with and I say we because Larry's here with me. This is her hometown. We're in her hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City. And it really is the Queen City. Charlotte is very, very proud of the fact that it is named after Queen Charlotte, the British Queen. If you watched the TV show Bridgerton on Netflix, a lot of people got introduced to Queen Charlotte in that show. But Charlotte, the city here, the Queen's namesake, has been proud of the fact that they are the Queen City for quite some time. Blair, you were saying that it's on all the stationery for the city.
Yeah, there are crowns on all the stationery. It's very well known around the area, local news, to call it the Queen City. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yes, so even on the street signs, there's a crown on the street signs. I want to sit here because there's this beautiful fountain right here behind us, and there's an empty bench. But hopefully it's not too loud. Let me know if you can hear me. I think I saw someone say good morning, and it looked like good morning from Australia. That would be a wonderful place to be. So we've been in the US for about 3 weeks. And it's been fun. It really has been pleasant. But boy, it has been hot. Every time I step outside, I'm sweating. I'm actually kind of starting to miss our home in the UK because it's not so cold there. It's not so hot there. Nowhere near as hot as it is here. We'll be heading back pretty soon. We're looking forward to wrapping up. But we actually never planned to come to Charlotte on this trip. We just got caught up with a delay via aircraft, so it was an airplane delay. And so we ended up being here in Charlotte. And it's really great because this is Blair's hometown. This is where she grew up. This is where she's from originally. So she's been showing me around her city. I've been here before, but she's been showing me around. We've been kind of enjoying our time here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The kids, they're ready to get back to England. School's going to be starting soon. We have to finish buying uniforms. That's always exciting, buying the uniforms, making sure we're getting the shoes and the right pants and the right shirts and everything in the right configuration to make sure that we're lining up with the requirements for the school. So we have that to look forward to as soon as we get back. So we're definitely looking forward to getting back to the UK. It's been fun in the US, but it's also been different. I think mainly because of COVID. The experience has been a bit muted. It hasn't been as fun in some ways. A lot of businesses are closed still. A lot of stores are definitely closing early. People are not out as much. Of course, even here right now, there are a lot of stores like this location just went back under a harder COVID restriction. So there are a lot of stores that are not open right now. Jenny, good evening. So, yes, there it is. Good morning from Australia, 5 in the morning. You're up early. I would get up early like that too. But yes, being up early. Where at in Australia exactly? I'm only familiar with a couple of the main cities, largest cities in Australia, Melbourne and Sydney. But where are you located in Australia? I'm just interested to know. But again, we just want to jump on live because we're here. We're finishing up our time in the US. It's been a good 3 weeks. We've got to see family, and that part has definitely been fun. We had the opportunity to get reintroduced Sydney. I haven't been there. The closest I've been is Sydney, Australia. The closest I've been is Thailand, and then I guess Singapore is even closer, but I've never been to Australia. I look forward to making it down there someday. Yep, okay, come on, hop on. So yeah, we're here in Charlotte. We're going to be jumping on the flight here in a couple of hours, and we're off again. We're all over the place. We do travel. That's one of our. So I've worked at my job, worked at different locations, worked for different jobs, but I've been in a professional position for right at 20 years. And one of the things that I'm really committed to at this phase of my life is it's a common phrase here in America, which is work hard, play hard, right? So it's just as hard as I work, I also want to spend that much time enjoying my free time. So I prioritize travel. That was something that Blair and we looked around and we said, hey, we want to do something a little different. We want to travel more. We want to go places. We want to see as much of the world as we possibly can. So we started prioritizing travel. And so on this trip, we have spent time in Washington, D.C., in the Washington, D.C. metro area. We've spent time in Arkansas. You guys saw that video. And then unexpectedly, we get an opportunity to spend a day here in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you're not familiar with North Carolina, it's a really nice state. It's very actually rural. This city, which we're in right now, is the largest city in the entire state of North Carolina. And I think there's probably right at 1 million people. Is that right? About 1 million people in the metro area here. So it's a really nice city. Not too big. There's a lot of old growth oak trees around. So it's a bit of a quiet city. You get this with South Carolina also with say Charleston. Just a quieter, slower city. This city, the primary industry here is business. So this is a business hub. So it's just a bit of a quiet city. It's not like going to Orlando or Miami. A much smaller, much more quiet city. And I hope you can hear it again. I hope this water fountain is not too loud. But this is a nice park right here in the middle of downtown, right? Just directly across the street, right there is the baseball stadium. 1 block over is the American football, the Panthers. That's the football stadium. So it's all kind of centrally located right here around downtown. Well, what are your thoughts? I mean, this is your hometown.
It's good to be back. I haven't spent much time in Charlotte since I left for college almost 20 years ago at this point. So it's good to be back. It's good to see how things have changed, how things have grown. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. So it's definitely good to be back in the U.S., but I am missing my home. I'm missing my home in England. We really want to get back to home. This has been a good trip, but I think we're about done. We got school starting up soon, and I think just for us personally, of course I have to get back to work. Blair has to get back to work, but just personally, I think I'm looking forward to just being home again. And for right now, home is in England, so I'm looking forward to getting back there. Just reading a comment here. Okay, yeah, retiring back in England, I think in the UK, I think would be wonderful. I was asking Blair just earlier today, what is some of the things that we're about to leave here. What is something that she won't miss? And she said the congestion. Every major city that we've been to, we've ended up in traffic jams and trying to avoid those traffic jams. So no, I don't think we're going to miss the congestion. The area we're in England is really nice. Not so nice there as far as not so nice here as far as the traffic jam. So that's one thing. You know what? The fast food here, there are so many fast food options here. I mean, it is unreal. It is a lot, but they're not healthy. For the most part, they're not healthy. We went to a salad place today, which was healthy, but the majority of them are not healthy. I'm looking forward to get back to England. We cook more of our own food there. We shop better, and I can control my diet a little better. If you put all these cookies and donuts and things in front of me, I have a hard time restraining myself. But it's a lot of fast food, and everything you get is 1,000 calories. So I look forward to getting back to England for that. Definitely the temperature is something I'm looking forward to getting back to. What about you?
Yeah, temperature. What else? Yeah, a cooler climate would be pretty good right now. It's been mostly in the 90s, high 90s, or 30 degrees Celsius since we've been here the whole time. So I definitely enjoy a little bit of cooler weather.
We are coming back to the UK. Yes, that's what we're saying. We're looking forward to coming back. We'll be back pretty soon. We'll be finishing up this trip. And the heat, I can do without the heat. You know, people complain about the fog and the clouds, but you know what? When I'm in the fog and the clouds, I'm not sweating. Here, it's pretty. I mean, like, it's a beautiful sky. You know, you get the skyline, and it's beautiful, and it is. But boy, is it hot. You pay for it. So I just wanted to jump on and just do a quick unexpected live for us because we did not anticipate being in Charlotte, North Carolina. But I'm kind of glad we stopped over. I was wanting to get to one of the, so there are several statues of Queen Charlotte around Charlotte, around the city here. We saw one statue, we passed it, and then there's another larger statue of Queen Charlotte, which is near the airport, and that is a much larger statue of Queen Charlotte. So this city has like really takes pride in the fact that it is the Queen City and the fact that they're named after Queen Charlotte. Again, I knew that Charlotte was a city, but I didn't really catch on to it until I was watching Bridgerton. If you're familiar with the Netflix show, which is a period piece, and it goes through, it talks about a family. Were they in London?
I don't remember.
I don't know what it said. But anyway, Queen Charlotte is a character. She's a real person, of course, well, historical, but she's in this TV show, Bridgerton, and a lot of people caught on to that. And so that really kind of brought it alive to a lot of people, the naming. But this city is always taking pride in that point. So it's hot. We're looking forward to getting back. And let me check if there are any questions. We just want to log on real quick.
I'd rather get 8:05 now than, 8:15.
There's no desire to return to the madness of London. 17 degrees. I'm looking forward to some 17 degrees. That would be nice. That's a lot cooler than what we're dealing with here. Okay, your son just moved into his own home. That's really nice. I've done that. That's a wonderful experience when you get that opportunity. Almost into the winter, 20 degrees. Another great temperature. You guys are making me jealous because you have so much better weather. This is great weather, but this is so hot. Okay, this was just a live. We just wanted to jump on and looking forward to being back in England, hopefully pretty soon. We will be finishing up our vacation. We're going to walk around. Like I said, we're out here. We're in Charlotte, so we're going to enjoy. We drove around, and now Blair and I are going to spend some time. We're going to walk around the downtown area here. It's really pretty. It's a nice city. It's really nice. So that's it. I don't think there are any other questions. It was great seeing you guys. And for those who logged on, thank you. Appreciate it for logging on with us here and going live with us, because these are unexpected. I just pop up. I don't put out announcements about them, but for taking your time, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your day. So everyone, have a good day, a good morning, Australia. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening in the UK and everywhere else in the world. Enjoy. Talk to you guys later.